Hello, mouse cursor. Begone, mouse cursor! Okay, hopefully we won't be seeing that in this one. So, welcome to another kind of one-shot Iron Man chapter. This chapter is Hell 2, Revenge of the Wyverns. This is chapter 21, it's pretty infamous. I am very scared about this chapter 2, because I know there's a whole lot of Wyvern reinforcements, and there are some very dangerous Wyvern riders already on the map. So yeah, I've already done most of my preparations, I can go over my army here. So we have our boy here, and why he has Purge, it'll all make sense later, don't worry. That Armor Slayer I'm keeping on him because I need it for Murdoch, and I want to just put it on somebody who can't die without causing a game over, so I can't lose this without failing the entire challenge. Also, that's Naimi or Nima's Berserk Staff. I might repair that with, I guess I can show. I have the Hammer and Staff here. You could probably use more staves, but you're mostly here as a backup healer, I guess. Basically, my idea with the formation is all the squishies are in the middle. So here's Squishy, the other Squishy, Squishy healer. He has 2 sleep staves, though. Very, very squishy healer, but she also has 22 magic for long-range staves. And I have an angelic robe. If she uses that, maybe she won't get one-shotted by the Wyverns. She does go down to, I believe, 12 speed, by using... Oh, wait, 6, so, no, she goes down to 14 speed by using Nosferatu, so hopefully that doesn't get her double. But, I'm gonna give her back, I'm losing my mind already. I'm gonna give her back Berserk, but also I have a 2-use Restore Staff. There don't seem to be any Restore Staff enemies starting, like, there don't seem to be any Status Staff enemies on the map to begin with, but there might be as reinforcement, so just in case. But I'm not giving anyone else any Restore Staffs, because I know there are Berserk Staffs in the next chapter, and I don't want to lose any for that. Here's Rai. He's definitely improved since we last saw him back in the desert, and I'm gonna see if I can Nosferatu tank with him. And here's his bro. Before I show his items, I guess I can say something. So, I'm so annoyed. I missed out on the good ending route because I forgot there was a time limit during Ilya, and I ran out the time limit, so... That means, on the plus side, I'm allowed to go ham with divine weapons here. On the minus side, it means only Forblaze and Durandal, because I have nobody who can use any of the other divine weapons that I have. And of course, Milady would normally be able to use Multi, but I didn't get that one, so yeah. Yoda's gonna come with the legendary bow, which I don't have any S-rank bow user here, so yeah. But Durandal's on Rutger right now. Here's Rutger. He's pretty much Rutger, although that luck is a little scary. And I want to see if I can Hammer and Staff the Lance Reaver too, because I might need that. Also, 40 crit Wu Dao. That's going to be fun. Yeah, so you have Forblaze, and a Speedwings, because his speed's looking a little meh. I promoted him at level 10, so maybe he'll be able to double some more things with that. Then I have, the rear guards here, Douglas, who's pretty much just base level Douglas, but he can use silver axes. Garrett, who's never really been used before, but better than nothing, I guess. He can at least maybe crit some Wyverns. And Bartray, who can use longbows, which is going to be kind of fun against Wyverns. And he's the only one I have who can use the Brave Axe, so I might as well give him that. I was scared to lose that earlier in the playthrough, but, sadly, Deke was kind of being set up as my man-axe user, and he died. You'll find out how if I ever do the full montage video. Also, Faye. I don't want to use Faye too much here, but Faye is here as an emergency anti-Wyvern option, and an emergency tank. And then I also have, No Weapons Thea. She's gonna fill the exact same role she did in the desert, emergency airlift support. I might need that. And more emergency airlift support from Juno, who has a few weapons just in case she needs to fight, and the member card, in case I can get to the secret shop, which, by the way, is all the way, it's there, I think. They sell boots. I don't have a lot of money on me, though, so I might only be able to afford 1 pair of boots. Then we have my Cavalier Trio. First, we have Lance, who's pretty fast overall, and he has a Worm Slayer and a couple of axes. Percival, who's amazing as always, though this isn't hard mode bonuses Percival. He has another Worm Slayer. And Marcus, who actually got kind of blessed for me in this playthrough, but he's mainly here for his supports with Roy and Lance, mostly Roy. And, anyone, oh yeah, we're missing, Igren. She has all my good bows, because I really have no one else who can use these, and she's not anywhere. I don't know if she'll end up getting an S rank in bows in this chapter. Like, technically we get the S rank bow now, but we'll see. And Milady, who, is kind of strong, though. 15 defense is among the highest of my army. It's actually not the best overall. And she does have the boots, so she's pretty ridiculous in terms of movement. And I'm breaking out the Brave Lance, because it's late game, why not? Yeah, now that's my squad. Now let's go over the enemy. So this guy here has Air Caliber, which I'm not actually that scared by, because, even though this says protects flyers from arrows, I have verified that it does actually protect flyers from Air Caliber as well. So it protects you from all effective against flyers bonuses. But basically, every squad of Wyvern Riders here, they're all annoyingly tough. There's one Killer Lance in every batch, and there's also a Silver Lance Wyvern Lord in every batch. So I'm hoping that I can sleep and or berserk them. Just gonna quickly go over the enemy, see if there's anything dangerous. This guy right near Murdoch has bolting. That's really scary. It'd be kind of hilarious if I could berserk him, but I don't think that will happen. The two guys next to Murdoch have Horse Slayers. There's a couple of archers, I believe, with... Yeah, there's a couple of them with longbows. Yeah, one in each batch, actually. And then, of course, we have the big Kling himself, Murdoch. He's a really big Kling with his 20 con. And yeah, I'm a little bit scared. My main hope is to try and armor slayer him with Rutger, I think, because yeah, this guy's a pain. And then we have the Wyvern squads, pretty much. And other than that, there really isn't a whole lot that's on the map right now. But I do know there are going to be reinforcements. So, the plan. I have a plan. And the plan is that in an Ironman run, there's no need to kill every last one of them. Survival is more important than experience, so I'm gonna, like, I would normally split up when I play this chapter, but I'm not gonna do it that way now. I'm gonna have everybody just head straight south, take out this group, and then head through here and to Murdoch. Now, I remember from my first playthrough, I have vague recollections of 11 gajillion Wyvern Riders spawning as reinforcements down there. So hopefully there aren't, like, I think they're proximity triggered as well. So we'll see how that goes, but that's the plan. But as they say in Burn, and this is canon, no plan survives contact with Wyverns. So, let's go. I am extremely scared. So, I believe... Yeah, there he is. So, Yoda joins here. He has Mula gear, which, I would love to have, Igren use it, but she can't. Do you... Okay, you're not actually, at an S in light, so you can't do that. But you can at least take Purge. Oh, he also has this. So, that's kind of nice, although I'm also a bit worried that, like, he could die. I mean, he's not actually that... Like, he has 35 HP. He is not that frail. So anyway, the plan. Step 1 of the plan. This music's pretty nice, though. This is, like, one of the very few map themes in FE6 that I like. I'm really sorry to all FE6 soundtrack fans. I despise this game's soundtrack. Like, I don't think the songs are bad, like, as songs. I just think the sound font they used makes them sound horrible. Like, Like, as you heard with the Battle Preparations theme, I mean, I know it's kind of... I don't like... Normally I don't like saying that a song, quote-unquote, sounds like farts, but I will say the Battle Preparations music sounds like farts. And the rest isn't much better. Okay, can Milady... No, she can't, but she can Brave Lance this guy down. Hopefully. Because, yeah, even without the effectiveness bonus, he's doing quite a lot to her. Okay, that is one semi-problematic enemy down. Wow, that's a lot of experience. Guessing the enemies here give a lot of that. But basically, I am a little bit paranoid of ambush spawns right now. Like, I hope there aren't any ambush spawns, like, on these mountains. We'll see. So, you've used the Hammer and Staff, and you have a fully repaired Lance Reaver, so that means I can probably afford to send you into the Wyvern's Teeth. That's going to be what I nickname, like, the main enemy hordes in this chapter. Also, Lu and Rai have an A support. So hopefully that is, gonna be helpful. And I guess you can pop the Speed Wings. Then, when Naimi pops her, I'm paranoid of ambush spawns on those mountains. When she pops her angelic robe, somebody has to heal her. I wonder if she could have... I only have 3 uses of rescue, though. Gotta kind of be aware of that. And then you are gonna... Okay, you got an axe equipped right now. I do have some hand axes on me. But yeah, the basic idea is that I have the squishies go in the middle. Roy counts as a squishy. And Yoda also counts as a squishy, but Yoda can go ahead and talk? That's weird. Let's go ahead and have you take Purge. Oh, and you can't trade again because this is in Tearing Saga. Oh, he can talk to Saul. Interesting. Okay, the good news is that Dorothy isn't dead, but the bad news is I tried to train her, and then she just ended up inferior to Egren in every way, so I just had to bench her, which is kind of a shame. I was really hoping that she'd end up becoming like an unsung hero of this playthrough, but sadly that was not the case. She just kind of failed. And I'll have Thea count as a squishy. Yeah, you guys are going to stay in the middle and be the squishy guard. And then the rear guard are going to consist of the big axe boys. That sounds like the name of a band, now I think about it. They should start a band after this is over, if they survive. Hello there, ambush spawning paladin squad. I'm guessing that was proximity triggered. I feel like I must have crossed a line there, both figuratively and literally. Okay, now we are going to be attacked from the sides by wyverns, so I am going to need to start really performing Operation Guard the Squishies soon. Either that, or I'm going to... Yeah, I'm wondering... It would be funny if I berserked one of them. I tried berserking enemies in the previous chapter. The problem with berserk in this game is that enemies that are berserked still prioritize you over other enemies, if you're in their range. So berserk really only works if you've got, like, nothing in the enemy's range. So anyway, whoa, those are some, well, okay, that's a very strong paladin. These are some somewhat weaker paladins. Okay, so one has a javelin, and that's a huge clump of wyverns there. Yeah, now I'm remembering why I don't like this chapter. And we've got some more incoming, along with a whole bunch of archers, who could quite easily start going for my squishies if I'm not careful of them. And we also have some bishops. Like, the bishops aren't trivial either. As, you know, they would say in, Oh, yeah, enemy ranges are bigger than you would think. Okay. I wonder if we're gonna have to start turtling soon. But at the same time, I am extremely tempted to do something really silly. Like, how big is her staff? I can't check how big. Okay, so her staff range is... Let me just quickly, like, do rescue so I can... Okay, her staff range is 22 spaces, I know that, so, like... I just want to see if I can, like, berserk one of the Wyvern Lords down there and kind of keep that group distracted that way. That would be kind of funny. Though at this point, funny doesn't really count, doesn't really cut it. It's more about not dying. That's just a reskin restore animation, I just realized. Is it like that in the other GBA games or not? Okay. Now, I mean, I guess Yoda can also use Berserk, but it's probably better on Naimi or Nime, or however you pronounce that. Okay then. So, I need to keep her guarded, because otherwise she will go spot. Also, I haven't healed her yet, I just realized. Okay, Berserk, let's see. Okay, that's a guaranteed hit. Oh, she can't get any of the Wyvern Lords down there. So maybe I have to Berserk that guy. I think I'll Berserk that guy. But, like, again, I've got to be careful because I need to stay out of his range now because, as I said, Berserk enemies seem to still prioritize you over other enemies, as long as you're in their range. And yikes, that's a lot of range. Speaking of range, I need to keep my my non-shielded flyers out of that. Marcus, I don't know if I really trust Marcus to go down there. It's okay, I need to stay out of range of that, and I probably need to start equipping some ranged weapons too. Preferably hand axes. Percy has a hand axe. I guess he can, head down. Just trying to... Yeah, this is the point where things get very scary. So I guess I can send Lance down here. You don't have a... Oh, you have a javelin. You don't have a hand axe. Hand axe. Okay, I believe that's the really bad paladin that he's currently in range of, but as long as he's not in range of much else, we should be okay here. And then there's Milady. So, I also, the thing is that I don't actually need to keep Milady alive anymore because of, the fact that I've already missed out on the true ending. However, she is extremely good. So, yeah, do kind of want to keep her alive in that regard. And speaking of extremely good, Rutger. I need to keep Rutger alive. Because Rutger is amazing and he is my... Like, I actually feel like Rutger is my best shot at Zephiel right now. Like, I could technically put someone there and have a choke point going, but at the same time, the Wyverns care not for our feeble choke points. So we're gonna have to kind of choke them with our own bodies. That sounds really disturbing, but, and basically just have all of the squishies. I mean, the staff wielders could potentially just hang back for now, at least those who have physic. Oh, I guess I can break my staff this way. I mean, Ryan and Nima have a support, but it doesn't really matter much because support's just so slow and terrible to raise in this game. So I don't have it. That's not a great level, but I'm still really, really unsure about Lou right now. However, 79 Avoid is decent. The problem is that, like, if he gets hit a lot, there is definitely high potential for him to just get one-shotted. And he almost died to... Yeah, like, that is 34 attack. That's probably gonna one-shot Lou. 7. That does exactly enough damage to one-shot him. That's actually really sad. Okay, I suppose if I have Rutger go down there, though, he's gonna get shot by archers. And I have found that archers have kind of been the bane of this playthrough. Archers in this game are really interesting because while they're generally unlikely to, like, be much of a threat on their own, they are great at finishing off people who've been severely weakened by other enemies. So, yeah, that's happened to me at least once. Marcus is gonna be the emergency Roy guard back here. See, I'm just a little concerned about... I can kind of have Juno go there, like, a little bit, just to be careful. Saul's sleep range is not great. I guess the squishies can stay on the walls. And this is why I really hate this chapter. Yeah, I'm starting to remember why I found this chapter horrifying when I first played. It's like, hello, I'm gonna be ambush spawn a bajillion paladins on you. Yeah, this map is kind of ridiculous. This is on, like, the TV Tropes That One level page for a very good reason. But, this is why I equipped a Javelin, and this is why I don't like archers. And this is why I don't like Binding Blade hit rates. I mean, usually they're actually, like, honestly, can I just say, I don't actually mind the hit rates in this game for the most part. Like, they're really not that bad, and usually if you're putting somebody in a situation where they will die if they miss, like, a 70 or an 80%, it's usually your fault. So, like, I don't particularly mind them, but at the same time, it can be frustrating sometimes, especially with, like, those lances. Oh, yeah, this is extremely bad. Now I'm remembering why, in my first playthrough, how I handled this was that I put Clarine on a forest with a Rutger support and just had her just 100% evade, just tank them all. I can't do that in this playthrough because Clarine is not promoted. And I intentionally left her out of this battle because I don't want to risk losing all of my healers. Because that would just be, you know, really, really horrendous. I still have Ellen. Okay, good. We killed one of them. We killed one. We killed one enemy of all of these. Oh, hi there. Well, he killed one enemy. So, that's already putting in work. As long as I stay out of that guy's range, he's effectively on my side for 4 more turns. So that's gonna be kinda cool. But at the same time, okay, so we still have 1 more turn before the next clump of enemies hits us. But we also, speaking of clumps of things, we also have all these wyverns there, which I don't like, and there's also a wyvern lord down there. And here's where things get annoying, because I get the feeling that if I berserk anything that's in this general vicinity, they are going to prioritize us over the other enemies. Because that's just how they work. Sadly. Also, that bishop is potentially dangerous. 21 attack versus not good resistance. This music is really not fitting for this chapter at all. Da da da, they're gonna kill us, we're all screwed. I hate this map. Speaking of music, I do not like the regular battle theme in this game either. Oh, I mean, Rutger's way too valuable to lose, and if he breaks the Lance Reaver, which he very easily could, he's gonna be in very, very big trouble. And I believe he comes just short of killing that. If I use the whoop... Wait a minute, if I... Oh yeah! Steel Lancers suck in this game, I almost forgot that. So yeah, if I use that, they only still have... Okay, so here's the problem though. Those guys are the real problem. They're probably a much bigger threat to Rutger, and if they crit him... Not crit... If they hit him, he is probably dead. Oh, do I dare... That's just... It's really tempting. I'll admit that it's really tempting, but at the same time, I need Rutger. Rutger is like my out for Zephiel. Ah, you don't double with the longbow. But I mean, you can do this. Huh. That's interesting. Although, if I do that, then... the bishop can't actually get him from there. Because, like, this might encourage the wyverns to gang up on Bartra because he can't count. I mean, Bartra, his defense is not good, but he does have a lot of HP. And sadly, he's actually kind of expendable for me at this point as well. As is Garrett. I mean, I don't want to just throw Garrett away, though. Because, I mean, Garrett's... Yeah. Yeah, and he's also one of my rear guard. Yeah, basically, like, I don't want to throw people away. Also, like, there is a sage creeping towards us up here. So if I think, oh, I'm going to put Roy here, he's going to be totally safe. Their sage will get him eventually. I think Marcus might be able to take that sage, though. Oh, yeah. So here's the thing, like, Lou has to stay on that forest. Ugh, that's a 50 hit. I mean, admittedly, that's out of support range of Rai, though. And how much damage these guys do to Rai? Because, like, as long as Rai doesn't get one shot, he should be able to tank reasonably well with Nosferatu. Speaking of which, how does Nemed do against these guys? Arguably better than Rai. Worst comes to worst, I could have her start Nosferatu tanking things. Is there anything you can shoot if I trade... I don't think there's anything she can shoot from there if I trade the longbow over. I mean, if he goes down there, there is, but then, like, a whole bunch of things are going to try and kill her to death. And I've also got to remember, I have Purge. Who can I purge from here? I double with Purge. Let's try and purge this guy. I cannot see the purge spell without thinking of Warhammer 40k. But anyway, that guy's been purged. Yeah, as long as the wyverns can only attack my mages, I'm not too worried. It's just, speaking of being worried though, it's just Rutger. Rutger does actually, I'm a little scared for Rutger. And I'm, maybe, should I be scared for Milady right now? Maybe? She has a lot of things that can one-round enemies. So I suppose I can try and do this. And I know that Gale shows up eventually. I'm not sure when, and I don't really... Also, yeah, speaking of things that I don't care about, there's a village in this map. I hope it doesn't contain anything important, because I do not see myself getting that village. I'm not concerned with that village at all. The question is, like, we're forming a bit of a wall here. If I can... Marcus is like the Roy Guard, but Marcus also has a support with Lance. And Lance may need that right now. Oh dear, that's a killer. Right. Okay then, Yeah, that... Okay, I can't do that. And I can't really get any closer because then that guy's gonna prioritize me over attacking his teammates. I really don't want to have to rescue with Lance and run though, because Lance is actually quite good. He's sort of one of my better frontline people. But like at the same time, I would really, really like to get rid of that killer weapon. I mean, there's probably at least one other killer weapon in here, too. Yeah, there it is. It's not in range of anyone right now, though. Like, if I send you down and equip the Lance Reaver, he might be fine there. Then, maybe send Marcus down there for the Lance support. But, like, a little far back. Don't want him to be in too much danger. Uh-oh, there's that guy. I don't think Marcus is gonna kill him, like, on the counter or anything, and I feel like a few things are probably gonna go for Bartray because he can't counter. And I'm counting on at least a few of them going for my Nosferatu tanks on the side of the mountain. Is everyone... Okay, the other one here not fully healed is Lance. So I'm gonna need to Physic Lance. Yeah, I've got a 1-use Physic. I may as well do this. It's like, do I risk the Killer Lance guy still being there? Or do I, because I can't really safely kill him, because it's not like Lance has Canto. Don't think I particularly want to put, like, Douglas up there, but I think I'm going to bring Douglas down. And then you're going to get in there. Basically, anybody that I want these Wyverns to be one-rounded if they attack my wall of things. Is there anything else that I want to repair? Not really right now. Oh yeah, I can Berserk someone else. Who's getting Berserked today? Which is the really bad paladin? Okay, that guy. Yeah, I believe I'm in range of that. It would also be very funny to Berserk Gale. But I don't think I'll be in... Like, my general plan is that by the time Gale is here, I'm going to be long gone from this area. I hope. That's my desperate, desperate hope right now. Though I also need to remember that if Marcus dies, I've lost people before to not plugging gaps. So I do need to make sure that I have that gap plugged, just in case Marcus dies. Protect the squishies. You must protect them all. Yeah, so right now I am kind of giving up on... Just don't want Lance to have to sacrifice, like, his own, yeah, movement. Guess he can equip an Iron Axe. Like, right now, the only person who's maybe in potential danger is Bartray. Uh-oh, here... Yep, and more of them. So, okay, yeah, this could potentially be a bad turn. We'll see what happens. Okay, you're going for... Okay, good news is the Killer Lance did not kill somebody. Killer is dead. To quote a game title. Okay, I think that means they're... No, they're not all going to go for loot. Okay, that's fine-ish. Okay, of course, now that he's unequipped a ranged weapon, they're all going to pile on him. But there aren't any reinforcement archers right now, so once the archers die, then the rest will probably crumble. Is the Berserk Paladin in range of Milady? I don't think he is. Okay, that's fine. That's better than fine. Yeah, it's just... There's a lot of things about this game that feel a little bit unfinished. Like, I don't know why that doesn't have a sound effects assigned to it. But, yeah. Yeah, there's just so many javelins here. And Binding Blade normally isn't a game that is very, like, heavy on javelins and hand axes. Yeah, see, this is actually significant damage if it hits, and 30 is a hit rate that can potentially hit you. Like, it's not trivial. Or small potatoes, as that weird translation in, you know, P5R would say. Yeah, speaking of things that aren't small potatoes, if I get very unlucky, there's a very real possibility of Milady dying here. Like that, yeah. So, whenever you see a whole bunch of enemies with like 29 to 30 hit rates, I get very scared because I've seen people die to that before. Even though they're very low under true hit. I have seen people die like that, see? So, I am definitely worried now. Especially if the Lords have, like, 50s hit rates. Okay, the Wyverns who aren't in range of anyone to move... I completely forgot there were this many Paladins. Like, I knew there were swarms of Wyvern Lords, but I didn't realize there were Paladins. I don't know why I completely forgot about those from my first playthrough. Now, this is going to break soon. Okay, but at least it had enough uses to finish you off. Okay, please gain defense. That would be really useful right now. Those stats at this point are kind of overkill. She one-rounds most things she needs to. Like, yeah, like just look at her damage here. And this isn't even hard mode bonus Milady. And yep, there goes her Killer Lance. But the other weapon she has should be able to one-round things. Hi there. Okay, then. Okay, good dodge there, Marcus. Still putting in work. Oh, yeah, I had a feeling that would happen. I think it's the Steel Axe's fault. I think he wouldn't have been doubled if he wasn't equipping that. So, that is kind of on me. If I got unlucky there, Marcus could have died. And I really want Marcus to not, because I got his A support with Lance, and in their A, Marcus discusses retirement. I am not going to have that trope affect me in this playthrough. I really want Marcus to live, just so that I can say, hey, that trope was averted. Marcus did not curse himself by talking about retirement. Okay, unfortunately, we've had a good run, Berserk Wyvern Lord, but you're going to have to... Oh! Are you serious? Oh, I Berserk the Javelin, not the Silver Lance. Okay, but still, 77, 18... Wow, that was... Yeah, you are an unlucky Berserk person. So yeah, let me just test this theory. Doubled. Not doubled. I knew it. I knew it. But there weren't any more reinforcements this turn. How many, like, just out of curiosity, how many enemies are there? 43. And also this Sage is gonna get here soon. I think I need to keep the defensive line for now. I can't afford to push anymore. And, like, I really want Lou to run in and kill something, but I can't. Like, he can't leave that forest, because he will die if he leaves that forest. But I think Nima and Rai might be safe to take some of these guys. So let's, yeah, let's Nosferatu one of them. The remix of this for Roy's Amiibo in Echoes is really good, though. So if they ever remake this, I'm looking forward to what they do with the soundtrack. Like I said, I don't think the songs themselves are bad, it's just the instrumentation that ruins them. This is like very early GBA sound font, and it doesn't sound very good, in my opinion. Now, I would say as long as I kill the mages, Douglas is relatively safe, but yeah, you guys have 36 attack power, and then you have 13 speed, and then Douglas has like 8. Yeah, they double him. I'm pretty sure they double him. But I can purge. So who's gonna get purged now? I suppose I can finish off that archer. Nothing has gone for Rutger yet, which, on the one hand, surprises me, but on the other hand, I'm kind of glad for. Okay, so I can advance the wall a little bit, but like Marcus is in serious danger there. I need to move him back a little, I think. It's ironic that he's safer using a non-weapon triangle thing. I have an idea. Longbow give now. I forget exactly which bows Bartre can use right now, but you can double... You don't double the Wyvern Lord. You can finish the Archer. You can do that, but that's unlikely. This seems like a weird choice, but this is probably the only, like, pretty surefire kill that I have with her. Meanwhile, Lance can... Oh, no, Percy's not going to do well there. And he's going to get kind of slaughtered if he does that, so I may actually have to do this. I'm thinking of using the Saint Staff this turn. He's going to miss again, isn't he? Okay, at least he didn't double miss. But, okay, that's... Okay. I really, really want that Berserk Wyvern to die. But I also really want this guy... I mean, he's honestly... I mean, okay, if I say, oh, he's not that big a threat, then he's definitely going to kill me. Like, no question asked. He's definitely going to kill me. I have to equip an axe, though, here. So I guess I'll do this. Okay, that's down. Imagine if these Wyverns had Horse Slayers. I feel like some of them probably do on hard mode. Like, the thing is, if I use the Brave Axe with Bartre, he's probably going to die, so I don't really want that to happen. Oh yeah, you one-shot my mages if you hit, and you probably have a way higher hit rate too, so I probably have to kill him. Because I have a slight plan here. Do I go for you, or do I... Because I do not trust him to not attack me. Because I know he's berserked, but I really don't trust it. And I can... If I get really lucky, I can probably kill that guy via other means. Like, a Bartre Garrett team-up might be able... Although then he gets doubled, because of course he does. I guess I can test out whether Yep, Douglas gets doubled. I mean, if I'm feeling particularly crazy, I could try Cecilia. That's not terrible. But in that case, I'd have to move Garrett away. Okay, so, new plan. You hopefully kill this guy. There we go. No more Berserk Man. And then, this will hopefully bait a few of them into attacking Bartre. Which, it's actually kind of an interesting use for him, because he has so much HP and can equip bows, so he makes a surprisingly good lure. He also gains speed for the first time in an eternity. Okay, so you have 15 left. Now that doesn't do it. And if I get in close, then you can pretend... Oh, I don't even kill you if I get in close. Okay. I mean, technically speaking, I could heal. So this is a Hail Mary, and it worked, okay. I had options in case that didn't work, but, yeah, that's you down. And remember, there's like a gajillion other things, but Wow, we've made such a big wall that they can't even get through. It's pretty cool, honestly. So yeah, my plan here was to have Rutger go there, and then use the Lance Reaver. No crit. Oh, but I didn't need one. Okay, that's fine then. That's that down. We still have a whole bunch more things, including that incoming. And that's a Silver Lance, but it probably can't hit Rutger. We'll see. And then I've got my Mountain Squad. I mean, there's actually nothing that can go for my Mountain Squad right now, so I can... Can I move you closer? I have one more Berserk Staff use, but, or do I? I mean, I really should save that for a Legendary Weapon. But at the same time, I'm just having too much fun berserking people. This is really dumb. I've never done this before, but Nima with the Berserk Staff is insanely fun because of her ridiculous range on it, and her high magic means that she hits most things with it. So, this is dumb, but I'm doing it anyway because I guess I'm dumb. Okay. Hello there, you're getting Berserk today. Probably should save at least a few uses for the final map, though. Well, I mean, it's not really the final map, but it is for me, sad face. Okay. Hand Axe, then get you in to plug that gap. Now, if she takes a Javelin, does that cost a use of her, I'm not sure if that costs a Dragonstone if she, takes a Javelin hit in the face. Yeah, meanwhile, everyone back here is doing stuff. I mean, I doubt they're gonna kill Faye, so Saul's probably safe here. But his accuracy's not great with sleep. But I suppose I can try and sleep that guy. Go to sleep, stupid wyvern. Nope. Yeah, I probably should just give the sleep staves to Nima as well. Oh! There's a longbow there. I mean, the longbow is the only thing that can actually get to Saul. And it probably doesn't double him. Because archers have a tendency to suck when they're enemies. Again, I gotta remember that guy. It would be really bad to lose to that guy. Also, how many turns? Like, the turn limit for the side quest, I mean, even though I can't, you know, get the true ending, I forgot that you get the boss theme for this. It's actually kind of funny. But, the turn limit for, like, the side quest is very generous from what I remember, and even though I can't get the true ending, it is at least experience. So I'll take the side quest if I can get it, but that also means that Milady can't die. It's always so weird, just, her name, it just sounds like you're calling someone Milady, it's weird. Also, yeah, again, 30s. For some reason, 30 hit rates always just seem to hit you. It's just a thing with this game. And actually a lot of games. Yeah, but the really funny thing about the Delphi Shield is that the enemy AI doesn't know it exists for the most part. Like, it seems to still think that flyers are weak to arrows, even if you have the Delphi Shield. So a lot of the time, you just see archers going for Milady, and they don't realize that, yeah. Okay, my best case scenario is I would really love a Berserk enemy to kill one of the bishops. That would be really funny if they did that. It would also be kind of helpful. But... Okay, good, you crit there. That's one less enemy. But, like, again, the Lance Reaver doesn't have that many uses. And if he loses it, then he is in very, very big danger from those Wyvernlets. Your name is supposed to be Kritger. Please crit on your first attack so you can serve uses. I would very much appreciate that, Kritger. I know Clarine's not here, but that doesn't mean you get to stop being amazing. Huh. I want to kind of... It would be kind of cool if I left this alive. But, of course, he doesn't because he's Kritger. Because I want to kind of test how much of a hit rate I have against them without the Lance Reaver. Like, they have against me, I mean. I do kind of like how they how they use the burn theme as the enemy phase theme here. Don't play, aren't you critting your first attack? That's how you conserve uses. He's gonna get boxed in, isn't he? He's probably gonna get boxed in. Okay. I have a feeling you're gonna double, but you're still only gonna do 1 damage. Like, Douglas does actually have some niche uses. In particular, he one-shots Pegasus Knights on the Ilia route, so that's kind of funny. Even on hard mode, I think, he one-shots them. Ooh, that's a scary Silver Lance. Yeah, the Silver Lance Wyvern Lords are terrifying. Oh yeah, Juno has the member card. Though I don't know if I'll be able to actually, like, I'll see if I can end up doing that or not. I hope, like, a gajillion Wyvern Lords don't spawn over there. They probably do. Because I know there are, like, different reinforcement triggers. Hi there. Okay, he did double, so that's nice. Oh. That guy, though, seriously, this guy is the worst burning soldier of all time. And I get the feeling that he's going to, get seriously demoted if he survives this. However, I may as well keep him around just in case he does something funny. 84 Avoid. 84 Avoid. I love Swordmasters and Binding Blade. Okay, the wall of bodies is serving us quite well at the moment. And we're almost done with the waves of reinforcements right now. Then that guy's almost here, though. Here's the question. Do I push forward yet, or do I not? Because there's still some dangerous things, including some killer lances. If I can manage to successfully get rid of all of these guys... Oh, hey, you actually finished this guy with an iron bow. I got him to a seat support with Fear, but Fear is really just my backup Swordmaster in case, like, absolutely forbid, but in case Rutger dies. Is there a really bad Paladin down there? 20, yeah, there's not a really bad Paladin down there, but there's also that guy, and, suppose we'll see what happens here. So if Rai goes here, he can one-round that thing. I think I'm gonna push forward slightly. Because, like, again, I'm not in a huge hurry because the turn limit for the side quest is really generous, as I said before. I think it's like 30 turns or something ridiculous like that. It's very, very generous. Does Garrett get doubled by the Paladins? He does not. Just trying to think whether I can have him take out the Archer. But, I mean... a whole bunch of things are probably going to hit him. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I guess Douglas can go here. This is normally the time where I'd use emulator speed up, but I don't like doing that when I'm actually recording because it looks really awkward. And it might actually desync the video with my commentary as well. It wasn't a bad level up for Douglas. 20 strength is solid. The question is this worth effect? It's not effective against Wyverns? Huh. It's only, it must just be Manicheets then. That's kind of annoying. I kind of wish it was effective against Wyverns. Because most of the time, like, actually, wait, no, is it effective against Wyverns and Sacred Stones? Like, Dragon Stones, I mean. I don't know if they are or not in that game. Haven't actually used 4 Blaze yet. I mean, who should go in that forest? I mean, I could maybe do this. But then the only person I can attack there is the Berserk guy. And I'd rather leave him. Neither of them crit. It's like, she's kind of under level for this point, but she is doing well. Now she wants to be known as the 19 person. She's going to be like a 19, 19, 19, 11, 11, 10. If that last one was an 11, that would be cool. Okay, she is capped. Don't Wyvern Riders usually cap at 27 in most games? I guess it's lower for this one. I guess I'll go here and use the Iron Axe. Did I just lure the Wyvern that's on the other side? I might have. That's annoying. And I know how much hit rate you have against the bishop with hand axes. But at the same time... Okay, that's a one-shot. One-shots are always satisfying. But I do need to remember to heal her because that could mean the difference between dying and not dying, and right now, we very much need to not die. No, there's a silver lamp. No, that's a steel. Okay. Do I go for this or not? I'm gonna try. Also, I hate how Garrett is white in his battle sprites. That just looks so wrong. I know there are mods that change his skin tone to look like it's supposed to. Okay, I've got to remember, like, though... Oh, yeah. Igrin's in a bit of danger right now. How much does Percival do if I put him down here? I mean, he does, like, okay, but I may need him to defend Igrin because she could potentially... I mean, he does really well against these guys with hand axes. But they're going to attack her because she can't counter, so... Yeah, I may need to put some people to defend her, and I'm kind of wondering about, Yeah, because right now we've got... And Marcus is not really somebody that I particularly trust to be there. Okay, this is really dumb. I mean, she could rescue staff somebody. Is there anybody that I could... No, I don't really want to rescue staff anyone. But I do... Just in case she dies. Because I use Hammer on that, so I'm effectively losing a Hammer use as well as the Berserk Staff if I lose that, so I'm... Yeah, don't want that to happen. Okay... I need to kill that Sage eventually. It would be really sad if I moved, like, Juno back there and then she got doubled and died, so hopefully that won't happen. I'm still a little concerned about, Lou. But there, that's support range. Oh, and I need to heal Bartra as well, so that works out in a lot of ways. Barely have even advanced into the map, but it's already been 53 minutes. That is basically this map in a nutshell. I suppose Faye can go there. Her stats are so high at this point, I think they're kind of going to dissuade most enemies from attacking her. Okay, like, I'm just trying to think if I put Roy here. Like, a lot of things would have to die in order for Roy to be in danger there, but that could be famous last words. Well, I can get rid of an enemy with Purge here. It's kind of weird that only promoted, like, healers can use light magic in this game, so the chance of you getting a... I mean, you can get multiple S ranks in this game, unlike in some of the other games, so it's not, like, hugely, that bad, but it's still kind of annoying. Marcus is, I guess, a little less squishy, so he'll go there, and then the rest of the squishy squad. No reinforcements. That's good. Oh yeah, there's a kill. Okay, it missed. That would be like a 22% of a 34%. But given that, like, 30s are, like, practically 100 in this, I did have the... No, oh no, I had something... I had the... And he still, like, has a 20... Okay. Also, this is overkill. This is exactly 99 damage. But yeah, okay, I was worried that, yeah, I should have had the second hand... I should have had him equip the second hand axe after this one broke. That was really bad, actually. Because this is going to be really bad. And he dodged, okay. So, I feel like Percival could potentially, like, if that had hit him, and if the other thing had hit him, and if another thing that's coming up hits him, Percival could have probably died, so that was bad on my part. I should have made sure the second hand axe was below the first one in his inventory. But, I mean, at least it wasn't doing that with a devil axe, because I've seen that happen before. You break something and then you equip a Devil Axe and then you die. Why is that guy moving next? I'm not sure if it's the enemy AI has an Advance Wars style order where it always moves its troops in a certain way. But it kind of seems like the non-promoted Wyverns were all moving it at the same time. Ah, yes, defense, that's great. Defense is very good. Oh, thank you. It's kind of like, I berserked some ballista users in the previous map, and, oh, look at you, you finally hit something, but it barely did anything. Anyway, I berserked some of them in the previous map, and they all just decided to shoot me and not the enemies. Though it might have been because Milady was in their range, because, like, again, they don't seem to realize that, I'd love to see those two just fight each other to the death, but I get the feeling that if I leave either of them alive, they're probably gonna just, become too big of a threat later. Oh yeah, you have a worm. That's not a worm! Why am I attacking you with the Worm Slayer? Oh, that's gonna hit you really, really hard in return, but, I'm really tempted to do that, though. Okay, you hit both of them. Not bad. Oh, I was hoping he'd get, like, 20 in one of those stats, because that's a satisfying number to see. He gets doubled like that. I mean, I could fish for a crit here, I guess. Oh, I hit. That guy's hit, like, what, once so far? That guy's gonna be like a meme. It's like the 313 Archer, but in reverse. Like a legendarily bad enemy. Who gets the kill here? I guess Rutger? Don't even need the Wood out here. Yeah, that's gonna be enough. And rip, Mr. Javelin McPhail Man.